This is a situationship talk, y'all. Talk, y'all. Talk, y'all. Talk, y'all. This is a situationship talk, y'all. Talk, y'all. Talk, y'all. Don't be in my business, shouldn't care who but be mine. Don't mean
what do you think? Why is love language important?
Well, I think it's good for your partner to know or see.
And then you can see you risking your real relationship. So you risking your situationship.
But that's why you only meet them at home.
That's why you meet them at the duck off spot.
Netflix and chill.
You meet them at the duck off spot?
Y'all don't.
They were having one behind their back.
I'm there with somebody, and I thought she was wholeheartedly my girlfriend. And she wasn't wholeheartedly my girlfriend because she kept going back to her ex-boyfriend. But how I end up finding out, she had a motherfucking STD.
Oh, damn.
Hey guys, it's Monday. It's Situationship Talk. We're back. This is your girl Candy K. Lynn, and I got my crew with me tonight. JT is back.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome back, JT.
Yeah.
So tonight, guys, we are talking about catching feelings, and we have a special guest with us tonight, Miss Brandy Yates. Welcome.
Hey.
So, for a special treat tonight, guys, we brought in a relationship coach, expert. She is actually one of the reasons that some people don't know that the show is back, because I was on her show and I told her about, I used to do a show called Situationship, and she was like, man, you should bring that back. So thank you, Brandy, for the encouragement, a part of my sister circles. And she's here to talk relationships with us, give us some comments, give us some suggestions, and talk with us. So, let's get going. You got it, JT?
Yeah, it was a little foggy. I was shadowed out.
I sure stay there.
I know, right? I look kind of dark too. I'm thinking like, dang.
Yeah, I was
a little light. Y'all need a little light.
I need to clean y'all cameras.
So, Brandy, welcome to the show. Thank you for joining us. Can you go ahead and tell? I gave a brief. Go ahead and tell the people a little bit about yourself and what you do. Unmute.
You're on mute.
Okay, Brandy, I like that.
I got you.
Yeah. Okay.
Y'all like men like that.
I didn't know
men like that.
Like silent.
Oh, you like when we don't talk, huh?
All I heard was see this. I'm like, yeah, I like that.
So, I mean, you gave the gist of it. I'm a certified life and relationship coach, motivational speaker. I'm more so, I don't like to say I'm not professional, but I'm just I'm direct. I keep it real. I don't do this, professional thing. I like to get down dirty to what the real issues of everything is. Accountability. I'm all for it. So that's the gist of it.
Okay. Well, we thank you for joining us. So tonight we're talking about catching feelings. And of course, we always start out catching feelings in a situationship. Tonight we're going to add a little bit more relationship-based things in there. But we want to know, how do you know that how do you avoid catching feelings in a situationship? How do you avoid catching feelings in a situationship? And for me, I'll go ahead and start like I always do. To me, it's about the level of intimacy, right? Don't be kissing people. Don't be laying up with people. That way, it's the intimacy that gives you the feelings. That's what I think. Tori, you always got something right after me. What you got? What do you think? How do you avoid catching feelings in a situationship?
Don't be in a situationship. That's the best way to avoid catching
the best way.
Don't be in a situationship. Period.
Yeah, because I was gonna ask and I'm sorry, I don't know if I'm going out of order.
You're here for that.
I was gonna ask okay, so if you ain't supposed to be kissing, my whole thing was don't have sex, but you ain't supposed to be kissing, you're supposed to be having sex, none of that. Then how's it a situationship?
Right, it ain't no situation.
Right.
But we just having sex. Like, right?
That's intimacy.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, man.
But with a condom, right? Like not high level. Because I feel
I
like
mean,
kissing and condom lists are like when the emotions come.
No.
Like
I
it's
know
that's
people that done got
I
hooked that
agree.
said they use condoms.
oh
I agree.
wow. You
I
agree on what
agree.
part, JT?
Well, you know what? I'll take that back. Maybe that's the COVID still talking. Never mind.
No,
Because you ain't
I
smell.
agree. I agree.
I think it's more like Candy, you talking about boundaries. You guys have boundaries in the
Right.
situation. That's how you not catch feelings.
Right,
Boundaries.
but I
We're
saved
not
that for
doing
you because
certain
I knew that's
stuff.
the one. I knew that's the one you were gonna come with, so I had to give mine on the front end, so we weren't
That wasn't me
overlapping.
and mine. I love kissing.
Yeah, I no, but I said
Me
boundaries,
too.
right? You had said
Boundaries,
Yeah,
boundaries.
yes.
but I like
I
y'all.
said
You
boundaries.
can't kiss everybody though. You know what I'm saying? You
That's
just
what
can't
I'm
kiss everybody.
saying.
You
Can't
can't.
kiss everybody.
And you're not supposed to be giving everybody your best sex. Y'all
And
think?
You
That's
know
true.
what?
No,
and
no. If I'm
and
letting you hit, I'm giving you the best that I got. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
thank
we,
saying?
you.
That's straight
I'm with
yeah. You
Tori.
feel
I'm
I'm
like,
giving you the best
you
I
feel
got.
me, Tori?
I don't know
For
about that.
real. You
And
feel
people,
me?
that's
Yeah.
embarrassing. People talk.
Yeah.
People like it was
She just
trash.
laid. Oh, she just laid there. No,
Yeah.
Right.
You know
I'm
what
not.
I
I'm not
Gonna
mean?
saying
give you
being.
100%.
I'm not saying don't give them anything. I'm just saying like some people you don't want hooked. Like right. So I guess that's the question for a lot of people. And since we have a coach here, when people are saying that with these situationships, because to me, anytime you go into something and you don't have a defined title, it's a situationship. That's the way that's my view. We've agreed to disagree on here about what a situationship is. But what do you think? Does everybody go into these start out dating with the intent of marriage? Is that where we are? If we giving everybody the best we got?
Well,
I mean, I I feel like I used to be like the 70% rule where you only give someone 70% so they won't be all the way crazy. But now I feel like it's just a point of if we doing it, we might as well just give 100. It's nothing about like marriage. I don't feel like sex has nothing to do with like dating and marriage. Like I'm dating you, we're doing more than sex. We're going on dates. I'm actually getting to know you. We're talking. If we're in a relationship, I may not actually know a lot about you. Maybe just very like shallow, conversations that we're having.
hmm.
Okay, so here's a question. So I can't spend time with someone I'm interested in to avoid catching feelings and getting caught up. Uh, Juanita, you want to answer this one?
That I was actually going to say to avoid catching feelings, you probably wouldn't spend as much time with the person.
I like that one.
Yeah, because I think time when you start giving someone your time, I think that's getting more serious because
Yeah.
most people, time is valuable. So if I'm giving you my
Time is money, baby.
right? So, yeah, I really like it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
JT, what do you think from a male's perspective? Do you because Juanita said time, which I think is a really good one. Like I said, I think the kissing in the mouth and the no condom use is unacceptable for me personally. But as a male, what are ways that you avoid catching feelings when you're dealing with a woman that you don't really want to be with per se?
So you gotta understand when it comes to let's go back to the condom things. I'm still on that one. Uh, when you don't use a condom, that's not. I don't say that's a just of showing someone you really care for them. I just feel like that's stupidity at the finest, especially coming from a male. If you're not gonna use a condom, you got three options. I tell my boys this all the time: if it's a baby, STD, or nothing happens at all. So when you don't use a condom, you really you're not thinking it because I heard I got a lot of homeboys that be like, yeah, man, I messed with this girl, I ain't using, I went in raw. And I be like, why? Like, cause she fine. I'm like, bro, anyways, on to the next. But when it comes to time is more valuable than anything. When you start giving somebody your time, and I'm a back door, when you start giving somebody your time, that's actually showing them that you care because you have 24 hours. You dedicate any time to somebody during that time frame. That's showing somebody that you care for them.
Right.
Okay. And last page, what were yours? I don't know if I didn't hear what were yours.
I mean,
Your points.
well, my points, with me, if I was in that situation, which I was before, I don't know, I can't remember the other word, but don't call me. You know what I'm saying? Just text me when it's time to link up. You know what I mean? We link up, we do our thing. You know what's up. You ain't got to chit chat and all of that. You know what I'm saying? You call me and be like, "What you doing? You busy?" I'll let you know if I'm busy or not. Man, thank you, man. I'll holler at you next time.
Okay. So, Brandy, they have a question for you. What separates you from all of these clout chasing life coaches all over social media?
So if I was to
What in the
if I was to tell you, you wouldn't
Clout
believe me
chase.
anyway. You would have to go follow my page and get your own view.
Oh, there you go.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I
Oh,
ain't gonna tell
okay,
you
pop
why.
your shit.
Pop it.
Okay, so in a situationship, who catches feelings quicker, men or women? I think that's a toss up depending on the person.
It really is a toss up depending on the person.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a toss up.
It ain't no toss
Yeah.
up.
It could
It
play.
ain't no
You
It
toss
could
up.
play both
I think
ways.
it's women.
You
It's
think it's
women.
women?
you
It's
think it's
women.
women?
It's
I think
women.
it could be women.
It's you
Now,
know what? It's
said that
women
because
and men.
It's
they're
both.
more
Yeah, it's both.
emotional.
I
Like,
think it used to be women. I think nowadays it be men.
Yeah.
Nah, it's women. Last place. Let me ask you something, bro. Man to man. When was the last time you laid up with a woman, looked her in the eye, and say, "So what are we now?"
I've never done that before.
It's women,
I've
bro.
never done
Don't,
that
don't, don't.
before.
I need you,
It's
last
I'm
page,
not
bro. I
okay.
finna
need you,
play
bro.
with
All
you.
right. You know
I'm
what?
not finna
You
play
know
with
what?
you.
Yeah.
It's definitely
See,
women.
Yeah.
Just
I've
because
never done
y'all
that
have never
before.
said that does not mean other men have not done that.
But see, yeah, and that's why I say so. These situationships, right? We had another question. Let me see if I can find it. These situationships are how we get into relationships that become toxic. That become toxic, in my opinion, because like I said, men are saying, "Oh, men don't catch feelings first. But sometimes I feel like men catch them the
Men's
hardest
catch feelings.
Yeah.
because we're all human, right?
Hmm. And women, we are in the era now. We don't catch feelings, we catch flights. So, and I think that's pretty true. Like we're out of the stage of catching feelings right now. We don't even care.
Yeah.
We're getting
All these
older.
city girls with
Yeah, we
Megan and
chasing the
stuff.
bag. It's like
Yeah.
Oh
A lot
man,
a lot of
it's
women are not
it's
catching
way
feelings
too
for
many
y'all.
of
we're
them.
not catching feelings right now.
It's way too many
Yeah.
of them.
Yep,
way
they're trying
too
to
And
catch
but
y'all money.
so, Brandy, why do you think
much.
women are at the stage? Like Tori made a great point. Why do you think women are at the stage of, and everybody else after Brandy can answer, of catching flights and not feelings right now?
So in this, okay, so I want everybody to keep in mind, obviously, this is my personal opinion. Everything is personal opinion. It's case by case.
Right.
But from my experience, my timeline, the people I interact with, I've seen, they're not really catching flights versus feelings. They're using the flights to hide the feelings, but the
Mm.
feelings are
Hmm.
still there.
Hmm.
And you can
Oh,
see
that's
it.
a good point.
You can see it in the
Mm.
stats that they post. So they trying to hide to us or lie to us like, oh, I'm good. I'm catching flights, not feelings. Whole time you in your feelings.
In that
right.
hotel,
And
Good
you know
point.
what? That makes perfect sense. It really does.
Yeah.
Like, you know, a lot of them they be miserable. You know what I mean? Then they be posting little stuff like, how this ugly ass shit get married and I can't even get a text back. You know what I mean?
You should say
Yeah,
you
it
catching
makes
flights, not
perfect
feelings
sense.
though.
Yeah, it makes perfect sense.
It
That's
does
true.
make sense, but what about okay? So what about in my situation? Since I'm single, I do prefer to catch flights and feelings at this stage right now because I'm not dating anybody. So
I'm
I
about to say
think
my take on that. I feel like a lot of women are trying to idolize what they see on social media. They see Megan, they see City Girl, they see all them living their life, and they want to do that. So yeah, they do be actually in their feelings, not wanting people to know that they in their feelings. So they want to do what everyone on social media do when they break up. Like you're not a celebrity, and they be going through stuff. They just don't show you. They
I
be going
understand.
through
No,
stuff.
but what I'm
Right.
saying is, I'm talking to the single. Okay, I'm just saying the single ladies are
Uh,
not in a relationship that don't have any feelings attached to anybody. So are we catching flights without hiding our feelings? Because I don't have any feelings for anybody at this moment.
You probably catching
Uh,
flights. It's
Okay,
it's it's not too many people
case
that's
by case.
probably where you're at or where I'm at. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
it's a level you have to grow to, but you
Hmm.
only gonna get to that level once you're going through your healing or you're healing through those feelings. A lot of people ain't healing through those feelings, they covering them up. And you know you
Mm.
gotta put a band-aid on feelings. You gotta heal through that.
Right. You're right.
Yeah, my
but
sister is
you
crazy.
know the issue I have. You know the issue I have though. The ones that they work so well on perfecting the exterior of themselves to the point where they haven't even worked on themselves internally. So a lot of them be like real ugly on the inside, but guys don't really care because they bad bitches or whatever the case. You know what I mean? So I don't know, it's a bit annoying because it's like now if I deal with you, you bring all your old baggage into something new. Like it's toxic. It's toxicity all around.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to have nothing to do with that.
Well, see, and I believe, my sister said that time when I was living my life when Meg was in high school,
I
which is
saw
true.
that.
When I was single, when I'm in a singles position, like I'm literally like I'm on the plane, I'm gone. So, like you said, I think that everybody has to be accountable and do the work because
Right.
everybody's
Yeah.
situation is different.
Right.
Antoinette made the perfect comment going with it that a lot of people are out here acting like the celebrities don't go through things too, so they post what they think is
Right.
cool.
Yeah.
Or we also know that some
Hmm.
of these people post that they are places, but they don't really have the pictures that identify with them places that some of the rest of us have been. So it's a bunch of faking
Yeah.
going on, and that's the thing about like catching feelings. In my opinion, like if you got them, that's fine, right? So let's talk about that. What do you do once you're there? Once you have feelings, how do you address them? If somebody that you're dealing with hasn't expressed any to you, do you share those or do you keep them to yourself?
Oh, that's a great question. I'm
Curtis
listening.
said Curtis said something really good. I like
Yeah,
it.
he did. I like what Curtis said.
Men
You
catch
think
feelings
women's
for a
kids
women
been
they really want. Women catch feelings for any man that show them more than sex. Wow. I
Hey,
agree.
that's true.
mm,
That's true.
I agree.
That's true.
I agree.
I agree. Thank you, Curtis. I like that.
I agree.
Tori, go ahead. Go ahead
'Cause
and tell us what do you think about the whole aspect of what do you do once you're catching those feelings and the person that you're dealing with isn't catching them, isn't they're not showing you the same thing, right? Because we've established that some people think they're situationships, but if you're dealing with a man and he didn't say that y'all go together, like y'all have not made a commitment to each other, and y'all are dating, right, 6 months in, and he has not expressed any feelings to you, as Curtis stated, then what? How do you process those emotions?
All right. Let's first off, I don't have 6 months to spare. If we can't determine, I'm way too old for that. If we can't determine within the first 6 weeks that like we chopping it up and we kind of like each other, then I'm gonna move on because I don't have 6 months. JT, I know what you say. Wow, I don't. I'm too old. I'm in my mid 40s, JT. I don't have that. I don't know. I don't know how much longer I have on this earth. So I don't
I be
have
forgetting
6 months to spare.
dang, Tor, you ain't that old. Don't be
No, I'm
tripping
serious.
off like that.
People are dying my age every day. So when I
I
say
know, but
speed up the
but
process.
thank you. People die my age all the time. I'm not
I have
saying
to
I don't know
live,
how
but
many
no,
years I got left
I'm
on this
about
earth.
7 boy.
I have to live in today, and I have to live for the day. So I'm just saying, like I don't have time to be wondering 6 weeks from now. Dang, does he really like me? I don't. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Then
don't.
like
6 weeks is a
how long
short.
do you give someone to decide that they like you then?
That's a report
Six
card.
days.
6 days.
No,
Okay.
I'm just
Six
I'm just
days.
being funny. No,
I,
I'm just being funny.
6 days.
I'm not
I'm
mad
being
at your
funny.
boundaries.
I'm being funny. No, seriously.
I'm mad at
Oh,
her boundaries.
But I will say, first of all, if you can, I think you can determine if somebody likes you or not. It does not take long. We're grown. We're in our 40s. Well, some of us are
No,
in our
people
40s.
people are good at faking it.
Some, but like if you've been around the block as many times as I've been around the block, then you know who's legit and who's not. So I'm just saying, like I'm not gonna give
Well,
nobody
she right,
months.
cause older people they move fast. Y'all be moving real
He be
fast. Like
moving fast.
y'all can hook up, be together for like 2 weeks, and then get married the next month, and be together for the rest of y'all
For the rest of
living
your life.
lives.
I am done with
I'm about to
y'all.
say
Older
not even
people,
a week.
y'all move.
I
What
don't
you
want
say?
to meet them. I don't want to meet
What'd you
that
say,
person. I
Brandy?
want to get to know you a
Why
little
you
bit
say,
longer.
older people, y'all do move. Who you calling old?
That's what I'm
I,
saying.
I'm
Like, what is
just
old
I'm
to
just
you?
saying. I'm not necessarily calling y'all old, but that's
I'm
that's
playing.
that's the old school way. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the old school folks, that's what they do. You know what I mean?
Ooh, I
I
like
don't
what
know
you
what
just said.
age old you talking about. Go ahead, Juanita.
I'd say I kind of see what Tori says. Like sometimes when I was out there, dating, usually by like the second 30 days usually was about the max. They start falling off. So either they gonna fall off like the first 30 days. So if they
Okay.
even make it past 30 days, then you say, okay, it may be something here. But most of the time, 2 weeks they going good with the good morning beautiful text.
Oh
And
my God.
whatever good morning beautiful text stop, it's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
It's a wrap. You can hang it up. When them text messages stop, it's over.
Right. It's over.
Yeah, it's
It's
over.
over.
So
And then it just be good morning.
I think 3 months is.
3 months.
It
Okay.
doesn't even last that long because most of
If they last that long.
Yeah.
Okay.
By the third date, you should know.
Third date, you should know. JT,
Know
what?
what?
Do you think?
If they like you, or
Yeah.
they want to be with you. Oh, they like you,
If
yeah.
they like you, yeah,
Okay.
you know, yeah.
But be with you is different. Like you,
Oh, no,
yeah,
no.
for sure. Okay.
Okay. Can I ask a quick question though, really quick? So for y'all that are younger, so what is too soon to catch feelings for y'all?
3 days.
3 days.
3 days.
You
Hell
know,
yeah, that's too soon. I
couple
was
weeks,
asking you, what do you
a
mean?
month, that's
A
too
month
short
is too
for me.
soon to catch feelings for someone?
That's
A
too
month is
soon
not
for
too
me.
soon. A month?
Somebody
month is
somebody
too
told me that they love me within a month. That's too
And
soon
Now
to tell
that's a
somebody you
little.
They
love
probably
them.
do.
They
They
probably
probably
did.
do. They probably do. You gotta
But
understand, love is,
I wasn't ready though. You know what I'm
but you
saying? So
gotta.
it made the
So
situation
you
awkward.
all believe you can love someone in a month? I can't even tell someone half of my life in a month to get to
Bingo.
know me, decide if they want to
You can't
love
tell
me.
nobody I
Bingo.
love
Bingo.
them one. Hell
Bingo.
no.
I mean,
And I'm
you
young.
have to be able to feel that from that other person to bring that to them. Like you can't just bring it on me in a month. Like you know what I mean?
But why
So
not?
what are you
Why
saying?
not?
They should suppress themselves? They
Right.
should. So
They
that's
should
what I'm
not tell
saying.
you.
So Brandy, what do you think when it comes to that? Like, right? That's what we're asking. Somebody said, earlier they expressed themselves and they got shut down. They got ghosted. So never again. When you're coaching, how would you explain that to somebody that was like, "Oh, I fell in love with a man in a month and he ghosted me"? Like,
Oh.
I
how do you process it?
personally, I don't. Personal opinion, I don't believe people really know what being in love is. I believe they go off
I
feelings. I
agree.
believe they go off, oh, he buying me gifts. Oh, the sex is good. Oh, he's sending good morning text. Oh, I love him. That's not love. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I think it's
Brandy.
scary for somebody to tell you they love you that soon. It's really scary because
Yes.
it's like you're put. Because here's the thing, I saw that comment. I don't remember exactly what they said, but the thing
Hmm.
is, you gotta know where the person that you're dating, you gotta know what season they're in their life.
Hmm.
Just because they're sending good morning texts, don't mean that they
Yeah.
spend a lifetime with you. Just because they're, take you out on a day, you went on 2 days in a week. Okay, cool. That does not mean they see a life with you. They could be talking to other people. You just don't know what season they are in their life. So you gotta protect your own heart and not jump so fast to see a future with literally everybody that gives you time and
Yeah.
attention.
My son, I like the person that said that they be in love with the thought of you, which is real.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Because in a month,
And,
you can't see the ugly
Yeah,
in me.
and that's
Yeah.
true.
You can't see my
That's true.
ugly. You
and
love my
love,
That's
ugly, then you
true.
love me.
the word love been
Cause
drug
then,
around.
cause then,
The word love has been drug around so much that if people use love as ammunition now. Like people use love to get out of
Mm.
tough situations as well. I
Uh,
always tell people that I'd
right.
rather have loyalty over love any day. You don't have to tell me you love me. If you show me loyalty and respect, that's more than love any day. Because really I can walk outside right now and a random person come to me and say I love you. We don't even know nothing.
yeah.
And that's love can be scary at times. I'd rather have loyalty than love any day.
Hmm.
Okay. So individually, right? Personalized. We ain't got personal today. JT said he'd rather have loyalty over love. What is the quickest that you've ever caught feelings for somebody? JT, let's reverse it. You go. What's the quickest you've ever caught feelings for somebody?
6 months, like 6 months.
That's quick.
Because the word, like I said, I've been. Anybody can tell you I love you. I got to see loyalty, but that don't mean I care. I mean that don't mean I don't care for you. You know what I'm saying? I care. I care for everybody, but when it comes to love is an ammunition word. It's hard for
Yeah.
me. It is, but I say about 4 to 6 months. 4 to 6 months. That's when I knew. Like I was like, all right, you know what? I care for this person a lot.
Okay. Last page. What you got? Quick as you fell in love.
Well, the quickest I fell in love, man, it wasn't 3 to 6 months at the time. It was more like 3 weeks. But she was a hoe though. You know what I'm saying? I ain't finna lie. She
You got a
you
thing
know,
with
I
What
hoes.
felt,
does
I
that
felt,
have
You
to
I
do
felt
with
you
love. I
your
fall in
felt
love
feelings?
with a lot
no,
of hoes.
Fall in love with a lot of
yeah,
hoes, don't it?
but I'm
It's
saying,
you.
but I'm
It's
saying,
you got hoe
she was
energy.
fine at the time. I was
Got
like,
it.
she was fine. She got a big old booty. You know what I'm
We
saying?
all
She
been
was
there.
good.
Yup.
She all right.
You were
At the
in love with
time,
the
I'm like,
falling
oh,
love.
I
That was
ain't care. I'm in
infatuation.
love. Yeah, I'm in love with the body. I'm infatuated with the booty and all that. You know what I'm saying? But the whole time,
You were
she
in lust.
skedaddling.
That's not
She
love.
she skedaddling in the neighborhood.
So everybody was
So
in love
yeah.
with her. Got it. Noted. And
Everybody was in love.
what you got? Like, what's the quickest you've ever fell in love?
Y'all mean like in love or just love somebody?
Or
Because that's
catching
different.
feelings?
Right,
Quickest you
that's different.
It's
Two
yeah.
different
different.
things.
Because
Catching
in
feelings.
love, probably a year. In love, a year. Like, you know what, Big up? Like, you know what? I'm in love with you. It's been like a year to be in love with someone. I think I've seen in about a year. You've seen everyone's good and bad. Love, love, probably like 3 months. Maybe no. I'll take it. I'll say a month to 3 months. Love, but again, I could love my friend in a month. My friend could be the loyal friend that been holding me down. It's like I love you, like you my homie. Or it could have been. I don't think I've ever been like love someone that I was in like relationship within a month. But I definitely can say that I love someone that I love them in a month. But I'm very affectionate with my friends, so I have no problem telling you how I feel, whether it's positive or negative.
Juanita, what you got?
You said love someone or being in love.
Or catching feelings? Either
Catching
scenario. What's the
feelings.
quickest?
Um, I'll probably say like catching feelings for somebody like maybe like a month or two.
Month or two.
Mhm.
Okay. Tori, what you got?
I caught feelings for somebody. Probably, I'm gonna be honest with you. I caught feelings for somebody on our third date. I saw something in him. He did things for me that no other man had done for me ever. He proved to me that he really wanted to spend time with me. Like every time
Mm.
if his job sent him out of town, he would fly me in. So like we would talk on the phone every night. But our third official date, I was like, damn, I think I'm falling for this guy, and we did eventually get married.
Okay.
So I'm gonna
Oh,
say
okay.
probably about our third date, my third date with
Okay.
this one particular person. Yeah.
Okay. Mine, I'm gonna say I'm about 6 months when I figure out because a lot of it with catching feelings also you have to be emotionally available, and I think when we talk about people understanding who they are and doing the work from the inside out, you have to be emotionally available to share your heart with other people. And when you
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
still tied to other things, you can't do that. So I'm not really a get out here and catch feelings in the street like that type person.
Mm-hmm.
So 6 months is about as quick as you're gonna get anything out of me. Brandy, what you got?
It's a long
What's your
time.
what's your what's how
Yeah,
long does it take you normally?
I think that's about me because I do a lot of self work. I do a lot of inner work. I seclude myself from dating the work on me because I get irritated with people real fast. The
Yeah.
life coach get irritated with people so fast, so I have to remove myself from dating a lot of times to rejuvenate myself. So it's really hard for me to catch feelings like that. But I think the last time I did catch feelings, it probably was about 4 or 5 months that I was like, okay, I think I'm kind of feeling this person. And then it took like about a year for me to be like, okay, I'm in love with this person, but we not right for each other at the moment. So then I had to back away.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
can I ask you a question, Brandy? Um, I haven't dated in a while, like seriously dated anybody, but what's too soon? Because I don't believe in this timeline of putting things. I don't believe in putting timelines on things. Like I feel like if you meet somebody and you like them, why not express that to them? Why not say, you know what, I'm vibing with you and I like you. So
Yeah.
why is it this day and age that we put timelines on everything? Like it takes me 6 months to catch feelings for you, a year or two to date you, to really be serious with you, 3 years then we're gonna get married. Like
Right.
why do people put timelines on all these situations, all these relationships?
Yeah, I don't like time. I don't do timelines. Everybody, again, I think I know I said. I think somebody else said it earlier. It's case by case. You got to
Okay.
know what season a person is in when you meet them.
Mhm.
Timelines, I feel like, will cause you to mess up something that's a good thing too soon by trying to put a
Mm.
timeline on something. Oh, you ain't proposed to me within 6 months. That's it. But this could have been the best woman or man,
For you.
for you in your life, but you allowed a timeline to mess that up.
Yeah.
No, when I say timelines, I'm speaking of, okay, say for instance, I meet a guy, right? Everything is going good. We probably been on 3 or 4 dates, but I'm digging him. Like I'm really, really feeling him. So should I put a timeline on it and say I've only been on 4 or 5 dates with him? I should not have these feelings for him.
No, you should tell
I
them.
think definitely not, but I think you should also watch him. Watch his faces, watch his body movements, watch his words. Just watch that first before you throw yourself out there on the table to tell him you got feelings as well. Because you also don't want to do that and he's not really showing you that he's into you like you into him. And then when you do that, then now he finna ghost you.
Right?
So
So you're saying we should bottle our feelings in and just kind of pay attention to detail, pay attention to the scene, like see how he's moving. Are you
yeah,
saying?
design the situation because also too you gotta know I feel like with women, what I've experienced personally with women, when I'm talking to them, they tell me their situation. I feel like when a guy shows you something new or different than you're used to, then you automatically go in with now I got feelings for him because you're
Mm,
liking what he's showing you that's new, but that doesn't necessarily mean he's feeling you the way you have made your mind think
right.
that he's feeling you. You know,
I agree.
So, everybody, last round. Anybody has a question for Brandy? Now is your time to
She
ask.
has a
Ask your
question.
one life coach, dating coach questions that you would like to ask a professional. This is your one time because other than that, she's charging you after this. Let's
Yeah,
go.
she's.
Okay.
Well,
Someone
let's
said.
So here's my
Brianna
question.
said. Oh, my bad.
Go ahead.
I know.
Okay,
So
Brandy, what
here's
happened when
my
you figured
question.
out?
Oh,
Hold on
sorry.
one sec. Hold on. Brandy, what happened when you figured out you were in love, but it wasn't the right time?
so
mm,
I'm the person that believes in friendship, building a good bond, strong bonded friendship. So when I realized that, and we had a conversation, so we both were feeling each other in the same moment, but he was not ready mentally and emotionally. He was not ready. I wasn't ready. Mentally, I was ready. Emotionally, I wasn't ready. So what I did was I decided to back away from the feelings and work on the friendship. And so no
Okay.
intimacy, nothing that's push you in a situationship, nothing
mm.
that well what he doing, where he at, who he like none of that. Back away, work on the friendship, act like he just literally your friend, and focus on your own personal goals. So that helped me a lot.
Okay.
Okay. Last page. Your question?
My question was, what do you think about, people who constantly meet the same people, but in different bodies?
You the issue. Nah. What
It's you.
is you?
It's your energy.
So what do you mean like what you talking about? Like you
You
just go
know,
for big booties?
I mean, no, just like, personality trait. You know what I mean? Like how some women always, talking about how men ain't shit, men ain't nothing and stuff, and they constantly meeting different guys, but they go through the same situation with these different guys. You know what I mean? It's like what are they doing something wrong? You know what I mean? Or what is it? Because it's like they're attracting the same type of energy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, a lot with relationships, friendships, whatever. If you are attracting the same thing in multiple different people, it's something with you. So
Mhm.
whether it's your energy, whether it's your hurt that you choosing certain people from, whatever it is you seeking out to be fulfilled in, that's why you're still choosing the same people that's giving you whatever void you're trying to fill. So it's definitely you, the person
And on
that's
top of that,
choosing, that's doing the choosing.
I think we also have traumatized the people, right? I think that sometimes your energy attracts those same people that have some type of similar trauma to you. So if that's
Mm.
what you go for, that's what you get.
What's that trauma bonding?
Trauma bonding. JT, you got a
Hmm.
question?
Oh, come back to me.
AM, you got a
Okay.
question?
Uh, let me think. You know what? Okay. When it comes to, I get don't do that. I had to take a second. I had to think about it. When it comes to like someone that recently broke up with someone, how long do you think is a good time to wait before they get into a situationship or get into a situation where they could catch feelings and repeat a bad cycle? How long do they should wait in between getting like giving someone else their energy?
It's, again, I don't like timelines. I feel like if you just broke up, it depends on if you left the relationship before you left the relationship. Because some people have been unavailable so long to where they are literally ready to
Mm,
hop into something with somebody else. But I don't necessarily feel like it's a timeline. As long as you are working on healing whatever that hurt, that pain, that anger, bitterness, whatever it is that you are dealing with, and you're able to date somebody and not, put all of that negativity on them, it's possible that you're ready when you're ready. So
mm.
Juanita, you got a question?
No.
Okay. So I have one last question for our guest today, Brandy. Thank you so much for joining us. If you're in
Yeah.
the comments and you're watching the show, give me a yes if you want Brandy to come back and join us again for another episode. If you want her to come back, let us know. We appreciate you. Tori, did you have a follow up
Yes.
question?
Did have a question. I did. So, real quick, would you recommend, or would you say it's a bad idea if someone discusses their past relationships with someone they're currently dating?
That's a good one.
yeah, that's a real good one. Whew, that's a good one.
Oh, can I comment on it?
Yeah, somebody else, please. I'm thinking.
Okay. So I think it's about your partner. Unfortunately, I keep attracting people that are very insecure. It's like because they ask me about an ex, I'm completely transparent about the ex and it gets them upset. And it's like, why did you ask if you're going to be insecure about the ex? So it's like my thing is I have no problem if we talk about ex because they are just that. They are ex. There's a reason why they're your ex. So it doesn't bother me. It also doesn't bother me if they're friends with their ex. I'm friends with exes and I keep it in a friendly place. Why? Because I set boundaries. So I feel like there's nothing wrong with talking about your ex with a significant other, but it's bad to compare. It's bad to fantasize about your ex, and of course, it's bad to cheat with your ex. Go back to your ex while you with the same person. But everything
I
else, the talking is perfectly fine.
Well, you know what? I only asked that question because I made the mistake before and shared something with my ex husband, and in a real heated discussion, he brought that up against me, and the lady Tracy just said, "Don't ever do it because they will bring that up," and that happened to me. So, but I mean, that was in the past. So I'm like, in the future, is it okay, or should we just refrain from doing that?
He petty. Don't stop doing it because he petty.
I
He
like what
petty.
I like what she said with boundaries. Yes, I mean because you do have to. It's a good conversation piece between you and that person. So discussing some of the past, I believe, is beneficial. You do got to know where they're at though, their mentality and their what is that? Their what's that immaturity or maturity
Immaturity.
level? You do got to know
Yeah.
that where they're at though, because yeah, some will use what you said against you and just waiting on the right moment. So it's kind of up to you to discern the person that you're with, maturity level.
Yeah, because I used to be that person. But I
Immature?
matured. I matured. That's not
Okay, you
okay.
matured. Listen,
I was that
everybody.
person. I can admit
I've
I was
definitely
that person,
matured.
and I realized that's not okay.
I
Yeah,
think that
yeah, it's not okay.
telling me about your past helps me get to understand you. Helps me get to
Yeah,
understand, the good, the bad, the areas where I can like capitalize. Like, oh, okay, I was in a relationship and this happened. Okay, let me not do that.
Right.
Yeah.
That I know that's a no go and a breaking point for you. I think it's helpful information. So that's how I see it, y'all. We are out of time for the night. We are so thankful, Brandy, that you came and joined us.
Yes.
We got
Yes.
JT
Definitely got
back
to come back.
tonight.
Yes.
So this is the situationship. This is your girl Candy K. Lynn.
This is your girl Tori Lee.
Juanita.
AM.
Last page.
Your boy JT.
And our special guest, Miss Brandy Yates. Make sure you're following her. Guys, until next week, good night.
Good
Good night,
night.
y'all.
Good night.
Peace.